And a very warm welcome to the Estadio Municipal de Morando do Corvo. You join me, Charlie Hunt, here in Coimbra, in the centre of Portugal for day number 2 and match number 3 of the FanCode European Cricket T10 Portugal, as we're just about ready to get underway for match number 3 here in Portugal. And it starts with a drop. There's a bit of juggling, a bit of a circus act first ball here. Well, doesn't wait any longer, and this is going to go all the way. This is going to be the first boundary here in match number 3. And it's Gamidi who gets us underway. Wow, and he makes the early breakthrough, and Darji has to go for a very simple duck here as it clips the top of middle stump, and he has to go, and that's the first wicket to fall here, and Gorka 11 are 6 for 1. New batsman Rahul Kumar into the crease. And this is clipped, and this is going to run away down towards the boundary. Well, talk about the commentator's curse. This one stays low, finds the inside edge, and it plays onto the stumps, and he has to go. So it's the second wicket to fall here in the second over. And this is a lovely shot, just back of a length, bit of a short delivery. Well, he won't, as this one rattles through and the stumps go over. And that's another wicket, and Gorka struggling early on here as they now fall to 15 for 3 in the third. It's been called a no ball. It's going to run away. It's going to be a no ball and 4 off the bat, so I think it's going to be called for a front foot no ball. And this time he is punished, and he gets all of this one. It's going to be 1 bounce, 4 runs into the leg side. And he does so, and this is just pushed into the offside. It's well fielded. Oh, there's a big mix-up here, and he should be gone if taken cleanly. Well, he lets it go, and there's outrage on the pitch. People saying he should have done one thing, people saying he should have done the other, but they end up coming back safely for the 2 runs. Well, and this is a swipe across, but there's a man out there, and I think he's done really well. It'll be interesting if we need to have another look at that. But I think, by the way that he's carrying himself, I think he knows that he's okay. There's a bit of a swipe. Didn't quite get a lot of it. You can see there. I think he's done okay. Drops it there, and there's a slide. Oh, and that could be close. Oh, that's a good shot. There is a man out there, but I think it's going to go over him, and it is. So that's going to be the first maximum 6 carreras here in Portugal. And it looks as if that might have just settled his nerves. So there's a man out there, but it's been put down. And that could be a costly drop in the context of this game. And again, looking to go agricultural, but not getting this one right whatsoever. And Jay Bakash gets another breakthrough. That's the 4th wicket to fall. And that brings us to the end of the 6th, and Gorka are 43 for 4. And this misses everything, and this should run away, and it will do. So that's going to be down as 4 byes. And this is played, and there's a man out there, but I don't think it's going to matter, and it's not. This is a lovely lifted cover drive. And it sails over the boundary, and Gamidi moves on to 30 now. This is Fuller, and this is into the leg side. There's a man there, but I don't think it's going to matter again. So it's going to be consecutive 6s here in Portugal. And Gamidi looking as if he's going to take the attack to the bowlers now. It's just a 1 run. This is short again, and this is punished. This is right towards our camera. Just misses it. But it's going to be a flat cut shot for 6 here in Portugal. And Gamidi moves into the 40s. Fuller, and this is going to be played behind, backwards point, and this is going to run away. Gamidi making it look easy out there now. This is full, but this is 2 full, and that's going to go all the way, and that's going to be the first 50 of the FanCode European Cricket T10 Portugal, and it's going to be Suman Gamidi who brings it up. Oh, that's a brilliant bit of fielding by Ranjit Narayan. He's taken another look here. He's hit this into the ground. He just pearls it. I don't really know why he's not taken the stumps. It's a bit of a missed opportunity there. they need. And he certainly can, and he does it in style, as that's out of the ground. Doesn't matter where you put the boundary, because that has gone all the way for a Maximo here in Portugal. It's Singh on strike. Oh, he's clipped that into the leg side. It's a lovely shot, but there is a man, and that's Ranjit Narayan. He's out there, going to try and come through. And Gamidi's going to end up not out. It's going to be Singh who's out. But they got the one run, so they ended up getting across above that 100 mark. There was never really a run there. I have to say it was understandable as to why they went. But it was a good recovery from Gorka 11, as that brings us to the end of the 10 overs for Gorka 11. They finished on 101 for 5, setting Gamblers SC on their debut here on the European Cricket Network, 102 for victory. And welcome back to the Estadio Municipal de Marando do Corvo here in Coimbra, where you join me, Charlie Hunt, here on the European Cricket Network for innings number 2 of match number 3 here on the FanCode European Cricket T10 Portugal. Starts off with a low skimmer. And it's going to be called a wide for the first delivery, so he's going to have to bowl that one again, starting in classic European cricket style. Starts off with a wide delivery. This is back in the length and just played into the leg side. There's hesitation, it's all happening, and it's a misfield. This is again played into the leg side, and this is going to be the first boundary for the Gamblers CC. This one's sitting up more. And this has gone high, it's going to take some catching. And it's that man who gets the crucial wicket. Shaikat on to bowl. And he makes the breakthrough early on. That's been picked up lovely, and that's going to sail away, and that is one of the classiest shots that we'll see this week. No, this has gone high, and again he's going to take some catching. He's going to look to get there, and he just misses short. He did the hard work, but he just failed to get there at the last moment. And this is again a lovely shot, and this is clipped off the legs once again. This is a beautiful shot. Textbook cover drive, just clips this one through the point cover region, and it runs away for another boundary. She's short, and this is elegantly played. And I think that might have gone all the way. It hasn't, it's been one bounce and it's 4. This is hit, and it's straight to the man. And he takes the catch comfortably. So Anish Kumar has to go after holding out to that man again. Suman Gimidi. It's short. He splits the field, and it's going to run away down the hill. We're not going to cut that one off. And that's going to be another boundary. And that's a big wicket. Rana gets the breakthrough, and the set batsman Galea has to go. Looking to play this into the leg side, but gets nothing of it, and it clatters into the stumps. And the third wicket falls for the Gamblers. I think he's been bowled, and I think he has been bowled. He's been bowled round his legs. He's unaware yet. He's asking what's happened, and I think he's realised now. So Nitin Kamboj has to go. We'll make that 2 for 9. As it looks like the Gamblers SC are going to be getting a bit of a collapse here in the middle. And another wicket goes. And they now fall to 58 for 5. Well, this is clipped, and that's a lovely shot. They're going to need a few more of those if they're going to get anywhere near this, as Mella takes matters into his own hands. And it's a lovely, gracious shot over the square leg boundary. 6 runs to the total for Gamblers SC. This time catches all of this. It's going to sail into the stand, and it's a well-welcomed 6 runs here. They're going to need a few more of those. Well, that's a good bit of bowling, and it's even better bit of work from the umpire to get out of the way. But not even the man, the myth, the legend, Suman Gimidi could get a hold of that one. Oh. Well, that's going to help. There's a man under it. Has he got all of it? It's going to go all the way. It's 6 runs. It's the start that Gamblers SC would have wanted. This goes high up in the air. There's a man under it, and he's going to go. So it's a good comeback from Manjeet Singh. Oh. It's a full toss, and he's going to pick out the man. It'll take some catching, but he does so. So he takes the second wicket, and it brings us to the end of match number 3. And Gorka 11 take the victory here up against the Gamblers SC. It was a full toss, didn't get anything on it. It was clothed it into the leg side, and he took it comfortably out into the deep. And that was game, set, and match. Teasing of a close game, but Gorka 11 beating the Gamblers SC by 14 runs.